Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said on Monday that Ukrainian forces were making significant progress in pushing back Russian troops from the Kharkiv region.
Our forces are gradually pushing the occupier out of the Kharkiv region, and I thank every warrior and every unit for this who are clearly fulfilling their tasks, and especially those who are also replenishing our exchange fund with Russian soldiers.
Kharkiv came to world headlines after Russia launched a renewed offensive in the region on May 9th, aiming to open a new front when Ukraine was facing a shortage of arms. This is in contrast to what the Russian President Vladimir Putin said recently, that his troops are pushing the front line in the Kharkiv region away from Russian cities along the border.
We are simply forced now to push back the front line in the direction of Kharkiv in order to reduce terrorist attacks on Belgorod and other populated areas. It is clear that the depth of 10, 15, 17 kilometers doesn't deprive the enemy of the opportunity to strike with longer-range weapons. But still, this threat is gradually moving away from our large populated areas.
Situation in Kharkiv has changed after Ukrainian forces started to get military aid along with US approval to strike inside some areas of Russia. Although Russia frequently mentioned gains in Kharkiv, hints of what Zelenskyy said emerged at the beginning of June. Anton Andreev, a Russian soldier from the 5th Company of the 1009th Regiment in the Kharkiv region, painted a grim picture of the situation on the ground. In a video message, Andreev described his unit's devastating losses, with only 12 out of 100 soldiers remaining alive as they faced relentless Ukrainian fire and drone attacks in Vovchansk, a key target of Russia's advances. He lamented the loss of his fellow soldiers and expressed doubts about his own survival, adding that the operation in Vovchansk, a city in Kharkiv Oblast, began at the wrong time.
The operation, capture of Vovchansk, began at the wrong time. They started driving forward and forward. The mortars hit, and people are sent there. During the first night, half the company was immediately killed. They, Ukrainian forces, just chop us up and that's it. They meant we are sent under machine guns, under drones in daylight, complete meat, and just forward and forward. So I don't know how I'll find my way. I won't stay 3 or 200. Well, I understand that our leadership is given an order, and those who sit in Moscow are fucked.
While Russian state media and senior officials continue to claim advances towards Kharkiv, Zelensky's statement indicates a different narrative, with Ukrainian forces successfully stabilizing the front and pushing back Russian incursions. Help from the West has aided Ukraine in increasing counteroffensive against Russia,